What's the deal, gang? What goes on? How's everybody doing? Glad to see everybody. Real quick here, I saw we just had a closure as I was hopping on here above the 30. We broke the current 4-hour high, right? We broke the current 4-hour high here. I know the previous closure was at resistance here, but if this candle can come back down now that we broke the 4-hour high, get a bottom wick on this 15. Once we re-break the 4-hour high, I'll have positions here. We have a wick to fill here to the left at around 30 pips, but we need to come down here, break the lows of this current candle and get a bottom wick, and then we can look for buys on the break of the highs. Okay, so that's real quick what I was looking at as I'm hopping on here. Other than that, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's fill up here. Let's fill up. All right, this ends up coming back down into range. Retesting these areas here, we'll set a buy stop up here. Right, that will be the 30 re-break at the highs after we have a bottom wick. We have the 4-hour. At that point, the 4-hour will be re-breaking its own high after the smaller time frame gets a bottom wick. So I think we should be good to go at that point. Let's just get a bottom wick on this current 15, current 30. Things can get really interesting, right? We came up to resistance. So remember last night, we had a great session last night. Got some buys, 50 pips. After stream, we had another entry in the signal channel for buys. And remember we said whatever high we create, whenever we find a support, we're coming back up to retest that high. The better position was to wait for that support to actually form. So we've retested that high now. Excuse me. Right, we retested a high, found resistance, came down, did not drive down, established the support, the most recent support, and now we've closed above the range, above this most recent resistance after finding a support here, after retesting the higher time frame highs. Right now, if we come down, grab orders after we've closed above the range and now re-break highs, right above the range, we should be good to go. Let's just get a bottom wick on this candle. Yeah, once it flips, once we see a bottom wick here, we'll set a buy stop here on the break of the high. Red folder at 10. You know what? I haven't checked for news in a little while here. Right, ISM manufacturing. All right, it's okay. No biggie. Maybe we re-break highs here, continue up here, and then we're just going to wait on the hourly closure here, if that's the case. I like these levels. Don't like the fact that we never came down here for that bottom wick. Makes me think we might hold the 15 here. We'll see. Or yeah, a re-break at a high there. Oof. Maybe we get the hourly closure above the 30 and the 15. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, nice 1 hour for the buys. I agree. Yeah, NYC open can get really interesting here. Right, so we have the daily that was bullish, right? We've already made a bottom wick. We already filled the daily range. We're coming up here. Remember, we said 4320, 4400 yesterday, right? 4300. should be a simple target. I think we're about to get there. 42.94 here, 95. We're about 50, 60 pips away from our initial target of 4,300 from last night, right? But I think the overall range here is up to 4,400. So there's a lot of room to go here, right? The 4 hour has now, the previous 4 hours also bullish. Now we've made a bottom wick. We're reflipping, we're breaking highs. Technically, breaks to the highs are good, but you just got to keep a 170 pip stop. So you want to really time this off the smaller time frame, which means you need the smaller time frames to fall in line, aka give us a bottom wick here on the 30 and the 15. So everything's bullish, right? Besides the fact that the weekly closed bullish, the daily closed bullish, the 4 hours closed bullish, the 1 hour is closing bullish in 20 minutes, right? If we have that at NYC open and we break highs, I mean, where else do you think we're going? Right? But let it fill up, let it fill up. We are like 3 subs away from 27.7k subscribers. You guys drop a like, sub to the channel. Please, please, please share this stream. Let's get to 27.7 here on stream today.
Let me take advantage of this.
Hey, Jay in the building. What's up, brother?
To say what's up. How you doing, man?
Good, good. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope all is well.
Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, I wasn't able to get on last night. I was moving, so I was completely burnt.
Stressed out.
It's done. I'm here. The girls will take a week to prep everything and get everything ready, but at least I have my desk set up and excited to start the new month, man. So
nice.
you guys for taking the wins last night. So guys, don't forget, sign up for the signals, man. You can take advantage for the private agent sessions on Sunday nights, as well as the signals to make some money. So as you can see, he had some buys last night and made some money. So congrats, bro.
Thank you. And we have buys after the stream too, after the session in the signal chat.
Yeah, I heard, man. And that's why I'm saying people get their asses in there and take advantage, make some money. Drop a like, by the way, if you haven't done so. Sub to the channel, share it with your friends, and let's have a good one today.
Yes, all of those good things. I agree. We're going to have a good one. We already have a good one. All we need is a longer one.
Yeah, unfortunately, a 30 never gave us a bottom wick, so I'm a little pissed about that, but typical Goldie, just shoot up as usual. It's all good. We'll get our chance.
Said I'm a member club, but yesterday I didn't have access to the agent stream. Yeah, that access is now only for everyone in the private channel, which also includes the signals. Once you join signals, you get access to private channel. Okay, no bottom wick here. Just continuing pushing up on a 4. Yeah, this will be a next hour position based on how we're breaking highs now and no bottom wick on this candle. We're gonna need to wait. The next 15 will not give us an entry. It might set us up for the next hour, but won't give us an entry. So if you have something to do before 9 a.m., go do it. You have 20 minutes to do it, 19 minutes. Go do it, get it done. Make sure you're back before the next hourly open. All right, get your tea, coffee, go to the bathroom, do what you got to do. Make sure you're ready to go for the next hour. We have about 18 minutes here. Right. Doing life, mommy. Yeah. Life gets better when things start aligning. When people are really difficult on themselves. That's why it's really hard to see progress for yourself, right? Like that's why when you go to the gym, right? And like you don't really notice yourself initially, you know, growing or getting bigger, but like people around you, they'll be like, damn, you've been working out, huh? And you'd be like, really? You could tell? I can't tell. I'd be looking in the mirror. I can't tell. And it's the same thing here when you're growing in Forex, like you really can't tell, but that moment, like, you know how when you can't tell, but then all of a sudden, like, you look in the mirror like another month later and you'll be seeing muscles you've never seen before. You're like, there's muscles in that spot? They exist? Really? Same thing here. Like, you start realizing, right? This is the greatest feeling when you're like, oh shit, I'm getting better. And it's noticeable. Like, before, other people would notice it, right? And they'd see, oh, you're doing good here, you're doing good there, right? But when you start noticing yourself getting better, when it actually hits you, when you're like, when you can honestly be, you know, when you can be honest with yourself and be like, oh damn, like I got much better here, and you're able to kind of rationalize and notice it as it's happening, like that's the best feeling, because then that's when you see the results of everything you've been, you know, working on, that it's starting to come together, starting to line up. I got 110 watching here. We got 1 minute here for this 15 to close. Not much going on in terms of positions on this 15. Why don't we well, unless we can create a bottom wick, right, and have a nice wick to fill. Let's see how this close. Maybe we close above the 15 range here. I'm just looking to see if there's a possibility of any kind of entry. Because if it flips, right, if the 30 flips, we get a bottom wick here. And then if that's bottom wick is also the bottom wick for the 15, then can we use this previous 15 wick as an advantage point, right? As a wick to fill, right? If we're able to get this bottom wick to here, the 30 will then have one here. Then as we start breaking this high, right, we're filling this wick. No, that's that 30 pips. We're gonna have to break that previous candle low. The 30 is gonna have to grab a bottom wick here for us to even think of that. Yeah, if we break that previous candle high, then we're gonna wait for the hourly. Struggling with time and sessions, just YouTube, man. Google 15:45, so it's 3:45 p.m. for you in South Africa. Right now it is 8:45 in the morning for us trading the New York session. The session should start at 8, right? So 3 p.m. for you. 3 to 5, 3 to 6. That's when you should be trading, and around an Asian session is 3 at night. For you. All right, but while we wait, you know what? Let's get a little intro in here. While we wait, we haven't had the intro in a little while, so let's do that.
This is a story about life, about struggle, about success. Not just mine, but yours too. Because whether you see it now or not, we're all trading something every single day. Time, energy, choices. That's life. That's trading. I wasn't always here. I wasn't always the guy you see on your screen. I started out just like most people, uncertain, broke, doubting the system, doubting myself. But one thing kept me going, the belief that life's biggest opportunities aren't given, they're taken, and I took mine. See, trading isn't just about charts, candles, or currencies. It's about discipline, patience, and the courage to bet on yourself. It's about understanding that every loss is a lesson and every win is a stepping stone. It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the early mornings, and that voice in your head telling you to keep going when the rest of the world says stop. But let me tell you something. This journey didn't start with success. It started with failure. More failures than I can count. I remember sitting in front of my screen, watching the markets eat me alive, thinking maybe this isn't for me. But deep down, I knew it wasn't about the markets. It was about me. My mindset, my choices, my willingness to adapt, to learn, and to grow. The truth is, trading is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. It forces you to face your fears, your doubts, and your limits. But it also shows you your potential if you're brave enough to see it. I'm here now because I refuse to quit, because I learned to see every loss as a stepping stone, every setback as a setup for a comeback. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. Success isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. This isn't just a stream. This is a movement. A space where we don't just talk about markets. We talk about life, about growth, about becoming the best version of yourself, not just as a trader, but as a person. Because the truth is, the charts don't care about you, but this community does. I do. And together, we're gonna rise. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready. This is where traders are made. This is where dreams are built. And this is where your story begins. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, we're gonna wait on the hourly close here. I understand we might get this bottom wick here. We're gonna see how this hourly closes. It's 10 minutes left in 1 hour. Doesn't look too impressive right now. Ooh, people at the Zoom door. Welcome. I'm gonna be rich. Yes, you are. You are already rich. The only difference between you now and you then is time. You are already rich. There's that bottom wick for the 30. Need to learn English more? All right, that's cool. Damn, son. Let's get rid of all this. I think if we want to look for sells, we want some closures below 42.80. I think we want to look for buys. We want to be above 42.96 here, 42.97. If we're able to close decently bullish, I might look for a bottom wick buy, but we got to close. Appreciate the signal stuff. Try to charge for your stuff though. Stop giving out free signals. Try to charge for it. The industry does not need any more free signals. What a rejection. 100 pips here on this 15. Lovely. Yeah, I want to look here for some limit orders, but nothing aligns here. No time frame aligns here except the 4 hour and the 30 there. Right? We can probably use this stop, but I'm not too happy with this, especially if the 4 hour is printing bearish right now. This is an hour to go. You know, this is power hour. If we start re-breaking highs, we're really going to push for NYC open. It needs good signals. This doesn't need any more signals, period. It's already good signals. Higher than 42.92. Yeah, I'm fine with buys above here on the higher time frame, but we're going to need to break highs up here to go. Like, we're going to need to re-break the 4 hour highs. We can't trade before the re-break of the 4 hour high here, unless we're filling a wick, and then we need a heavy closure and a heavy bottom wick on the following candle. Yeah, I think we're going to see something in the next hour. Highly like if you were going to be here for any hour, it should be the 9 to 10 o'clock. Gonna keep going down. I think I will play sell between 42.70, 24.55. That's fine. It's fine. We can play buys here. We can play sells here. It just needs to set up. We can play both ways, right? We're bi-directional here. We're very buy today. We're bullish, but that's only to satisfy Benny the bully. All right, we can take sells as well, but it's going to have to set up. It's just think about it. Look how weak this 4 hours right now. If we could just keep closing like this, I don't see a drop in sight, right? I see maybe a range. Like, could be a 200 to 300 pip range, but I don't see us dropping here down to 4,200. Right, so highly likely some range gets established, but if you look at all the higher time frames, chances are we should continue up here. Right, so maybe we find a support here. Small time frame, maybe it establish support these areas. All right, maybe we get that bottom wick to here. Hold this area. We can start looking for this. Maybe even closures above here. Entry either here. We can have an entry here. It just depends how this prints. People at the zoo. All right. Trading is what matters. Let's focus on the charts. Focus on the charts. Focus on the charts. Anybody watch the game last night? Stop it, Wicks. Trading is what matters. Focus on the charts. Focus on the charts. Focus on the charts. Price ain't going below 42.24. You must know something I don't know. Why can't they go below there? Yeah, all right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. That's funny. What a closure. The hourly is closed here. We're on to the 9 a.m. hour. We've got a 30 with no bottom wick. But maybe that's just because we closed out with massive bearish momentum. Either way, this means no range, right? Let's see if we can hold support here. You know, I had limits here. Oh, scary place to have limits. Probably had kept it down here or something. Wow. So the 4 hour has come back down. If this 4 hour can re-break its own low and for NYSE Open, we can start running back up. It would be interesting. Right? If we can come down here, it's maybe in 42.70 levels. That would be sick, right? Tap the 4 hour support. I would love that if we didn't fill this wick. I would look for a buy limit right here of the 4 hour, but that's all filled. Things can get interesting. I think it did, right? Right now, we just... level here. Are you setting buy limits? No, I'm not setting buy limits right now. This is not there's not the alignment that I prefer here. Like, I want a little bit more alignment here. How'd that guy's signal play out? I'm not sure which guy you're talking about. There's been like, there's a lot of new signal providers here in chat today. It's like, you know, those, it's a signal provider fair here today. You know, those, the job fairs they had in college where all the different jobs would show up. And yo, dumbass would show up to the fair thinking, yeah, I'm going to go work. Meanwhile, they're looking for somebody to make coffee. I mean, kind of same thing here. Like a lot. It's like the signal provider fair today. They're all here, and they're all looking for their coffee boys. NYC Open, 25 minutes away. The hourly gave you a celery play, right? Come down. Keep quick though. What a rejection here on the hourly. That's tough. Imagine when you break that 4-hour high. You're like, all right, 20 pips, you get 16, and now all of a sudden you're down 160. Face Alexive, stop loss says 42.41. Oh shit. How you know he was talking about you? There was a few others. Mm-hmm. 4270 is a nice level. Just, I'm not gonna fuck with it. We could see way better levels. Things can align way better. Now, you might see a reaction here. If you're looking for limits here, your stop should be this wick down here, 60 pips. Not this wick across, but well, couldn't be me. Yo, was a buy limit 42.76 on the 15 a good entry for something? No. 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 15 here. It doesn't fall in line with anything though, right? You want multiple time frames aligning. There's no 30. There's no one there. No, the 4 hours lower, right? The higher time frame is probably going to tap the 4 hour. Stop loss might hit though. That's the name of the game. The name of the game is stop loss might hit. What do you do for a living? Stop loss might hit. Just be hitting stop losses. That's not the name of the game. The name of the game is show up and win. Stop settling for stops might hit. Nah, no, no. Bad. Very, very bad. Very, very bad. TP2 smashed. Oh, jeez. Levels can be hit only if you have them. What are we setting up for here, gang? What are we doing? What are we doing? Will the hourly flip start filling the wick back up? Do we continue riding up on the 4 hour? Here's the deal. I would not mind if we close like this also on the 4 hour and the next candle opens up with a bottom wick. I might set buy limits here. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens because we still have NYS. Trump announces third world migration pause. What does that mean? No immigration from third world countries? Or no deportations back to third world countries? What is he talking about? Anyone in the know? No. Anybody actually pay attention to shit that goes on in the world? Or is everyone more concerned about the next Fortnite battle? No one can come here? Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Matter of fact, Florida been closed. We're back in range. This is ugly. This is fugly. Fugly as ugh. What was the trade you already took today and gave your... Wait, what? Okay, what was the trade you already took today? That's from last night. We had 2 trades last night. We had 3 attempts on stream. First one, yo, we had. Oh yeah. This is because it's today, right? This is today. Asian session. This is all today. Asian session, London, New York. That's one day, right? So after New York, this changes again. This doesn't go by session. This by the day. So this is from Asian session. We can see how we doing. I think we're like $2,000 from another payout here. Go to performance stats. Yeah. So. Oh yeah. So we went undefeated again in November, right? So we went undefeated in September. Then we had 1, 2, 3, $6 break even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red days in October. 1 losing week. Everything else, still profitable month. Look at that, 4,200 here, 3,200 there. And then we once again went undefeated in November. All right, and now we have started the first week of December here. Pretty lovely, right? And let's continue this. I think we're $2,000 away from a payout. So it's 31.8. So it's like 2,300 away from payout. And I need 3 more trading days. I can't take a payout. I'm at like 7 of 10 trading days. Where is it? Where's my trading days? I have a great. I had one bad position on here. How many days? Where's the thing? How many days I've traded?
All the way at the top.
Where?
They might have got rid of minimum trading days.
Oh, I don't think this account has it. No, it does. This account definitely has minimum trading days. I don't know. Those stats are skewed. I had overall in the last 2 months, I had 2 trades that were not good. They were like stats get skewed because those 2 trades. Isn't your best trade over 50% of balance? No. Oh, yeah. Yesterday I had a big trade, so hold on. It might be. You know what? I haven't looked at it since then. You might be right. How can I tell here? All right, let's look after. Let's look after. Getting a closure here. Are we holding? Are we going to hold support? If we hold this most recent support, we're going to need here. All right, gang, we closed. Look, bottom wick, break previous candle high, and we have our onions ready to go. Man, the 30 would be great. Come on, break the low. We need to bounce up off support. I see us coming up here on the 30, and we've pulled up back in range. But now that we've got this closure, let's get a bounce off support. We might have positions here. It'd be better if it was the 30 because it would be NYC open, and then we can trust the volume. But right now, we can trust our levels and the volume coming in here. 1 hour. Let's go. Any break at a highs here, right? If you're trading off the 30, your stops are bottom of the wick, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to have a 120 pip stop. So I think the 15 might give it to us. If it ain't the 15, it's the 30. I don't think it's the trade. It doesn't go per trade. I think it goes by daily balance. Where you at? Norm? Rev? It doesn't matter what my biggest trade is. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Consistency rule-wise, it depends on a daily balance. I can't have a bigger day, right? No day can be more than 20% of my total. That's what it is. That's what the rule is. All right, we're coming back down here. Let's get a bottom wick. And we'll have a buy limit. 37, 83.8. Have a buy limit. Jamal.
You said a buy limit. Are you're trying to
Oh, I'm
say?
sorry. Buy stop. I'm so used to taking limits. Thank you. You're right. I'm gonna look for
I was
buys.
like, you're taking from the bottom, but I see the arrow on top.
No. We're gonna look for a break of the highs once we have a bottom wick, and it's not a bottom wick. We need to tap this yellow line. Ideally, break it. I'd like to get into 4280 flat. Buy stop, not limit. Yes, absolutely. And it could be quick here. Just stops here. I'm really looking to have like a 45 to a 50 pip stop. Be ideal. All right, I think we're getting there. All right. Tap the yellow line at the very least. Okay. Gonna have a buy stop here. All right. We bounced off support here. We've bounced off support. Expect a quick drive up here. This is good. This is good. Look, we attempted to come up. Hopefully we can break the slope more and then come up. This is perfect. Look at this into 80. Remember we said we want 80 flat? It's right there. It's hit it. Man, if we can stop breaking highs right now, I think we'll be good to go. It'll be, yeah, this is good. We have a decent stop now. Remember, said 40 to 50 pip stop. This is about a 52, 53 pip stop. If we can keep it here, that'd be great. If it starts breaking down here, man, we know what to do. We'll delete this buy stop. We'll look for some NYC open positions. Yeah, worst case, I think we wait for the 30, but even on the 30, right, as long as we close respecting this area, I think we should be good to head up. Help support. We've tested 80. We've tested 79. We've tested 77 here. It's a good level here too. What if the wick bottoms out here, right? That's a support. So if we start breaking highs, you could say we're definitely bouncing off a support from this area. What's up, Jorge? What's the stops at this point? 68? 75, huh? Okay. I think if it gets to like 90, I'm gonna change this to a 2. 2 lot. Or I might just delete. We'll see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looking like it's gonna plummet, grab liquidity highs just before news. I mean, I'm not gonna argue that point, right? Just like, yeah, that's just your perspective, right? We can have different perspective and both still win. I'm just very bullish here on the higher time frame, right? I'm off the impression the smaller time frame is starting to give indication of a bullish move. Got to re-break highs. I wonder if we hold this level for NYC Open, because then our life becomes much easier. In terms of respect, I hope it works out for you. Yeah. I mean, like, it's all perspective. No one is right and no one is wrong. We can both be wrong and we can both be right, right? It's just like you could get in here for a sell, right, and win it, and then 10 seconds later, a buy will win, right? If I got it in there for a buy. Just then it's all perspective. You ever do range-based trading in gold? What do you think this is? What do you think these levels are? Trend lines? These are ranges. Right? So, everything we do here is based on levels, timing, and reading candles, right? So just price action. What do we do here? Technical analysis, right? Study of historical price data. We study historical price data. We base our levels on that. But that's not the be all end all, right? Because you need to be able to read candles. You need to understand how they interact with each other, the relationship between the 8 a.m. and a 9 a.m. candle. Right, you need to understand volume and timing. All these things have to work in unison, right, to be a well-oiled Diddy party. Everything has to, work in unison. This is continuation trading, man. I don't care if this is fucking, do the dishes, scratch your balls type of trading. I don't care. Like, I don't care what you call it. Names aren't important. Right? Do you have an understanding of what's going on? Right? I can take buys, I can take sells. Like, over time, we've slowly learned to fill in different pieces of the chart, right? We used to be able to trade here, then we learn how to trade here, then we learn how to trade here, right? And eventually we just fill the gaps in, and then we're like, damn, we're able to read the market everywhere, right? Everything can be a position as long as you're able to build a narrative, right? You're aiming breakouts. I'm not doing anything. I don't have a strategy. Like I said, if you're putting yourself in a box of a specific type of trading, like, we are not on the same level. Like, I'm not gonna put myself in that box. Like, there are setups I look for, but there's complete opposite end of the spectrum type setups that I also look for. It's just it's all about building a narrative, right? I don't just trade trend lines, or I don't trade closures outside the range, or I don't just take limit orders against the trend. I do all these things, and I'm always willing to add more and optimize and adjust. We trade respect of resistance and support. We trade onions, celeries, right? Pancakes. We have pineapples from time to time. We take wick entries, We take break a high entries, but I'm not going to be in a box of I trade this way, I trade that way, right? I do ICT, I do, SMC, or, I just take all the knowledge, right? That's guided by experience that I've gained throughout these years trading, and I apply everything I know for it to work in unison. I want my time frames to line up. There's many aspects to my trading that just there's no strategy to it. It's building a narrative, understanding what's going on in every aspect of the chart. Wouldn't it be better to wait for the 30 closure? 1 minute away? I mean, yeah, but it doesn't mean that the buy stop was still the same, whether the 30 closes here or we break high now. This level doesn't change, so I'm going to keep it there. There's gives a big stop loss. 1 minute here. Damn, I'm gonna delete right now because I don't want this to close with no top wick and come right back down. That would be tough, right? We don't want it to close no top wick and immediate drive down. So I'm gonna wait for this to close right now. 30 seconds. I only do live account trading. I had multiple funded accounts past challenges and they all ended up blown for some reason. Doing small position live works better for me. Yeah, good. I mean, that's the goal eventually anyway, right? The live account is like growing your live account and not being, attached or responsible or owe anything to anyone or anybody, right? Just trading on your own. That's really the goal. All right, NYC open here. We held support again. Nice bottom wick to open here. I think we might have some buys here on the break of the highs here, gang. We held again. The 15 held, the 30 held, and then we've opened up with a bottom wick here. Oh, wait. Perfect. Getting these bottom wicks. NYC open. Any breaks at the highs should push us heavy. Okay. Yeah, I think we might have to delete here if this breaks. We have not broken that 1 hour low. Current 1 hour low did not re-break just yet. We break the slow, we're gonna delete that. Red folder in 30, yeah, but volume right now. So there will be volume in 30, but there's also volume now. And if we push up with volume, yeah. She likes to retrace 100 times, then go in the right direction. Yeah, bro. Tell me about it. Be about to be a heavy rejection here. 4273.4 for a stop. Damn, gang. Setting up. NYC Open. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ooh. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Mm, mm. Stops will be below the current candle right here. Reactivate. I think 30 pips. 30 pips for partials there. Ooh. 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 Feel it? He said, I can feel it.
Yeah, so accidentally saying buy limit would have worked. It would have activated at the bottom and pushed up.
It would have worked.
See? See?
It's not an accident.
There
The
you go.
universe knows what needs to happen. It's just
The universe.
I don't know what it's waiting on. It wants to come back up and pump. It wants to. I know you want. We break that previous low, I'm gonna delete. $100. Why should get a pump off the 4 hour? This is a 4 hour level. Oh, no, no pump. Yeah, delete, delete. Delete, 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 delete. Delete, delete. Sounds like the railroad crossing, right? Delete, delete. Delete, delete. Train tracks. News at 10. Yes, there is. Delete, delete. No harm, no foul. Yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on this news to news. Ooh, what a level. Expect the reaction here. Steep of a stop. Well, it's a good thing we're up for the day and we don't have to feel obligated to be in a position, but pretty sure we will get our positions. I hope this shit just smashes through here. I don't think it will, but I hope it does. So you see what this does now? The daily now flips bearish here. The 4 hour is gonna close bearish. You are likely to head down on the next 4 hour, but let's lock in if on one aspect. Today at 2 p.m. we should see a lot of volume if the next 4 hour candle decides to close back in range. Right? If you see this 4 hour dropping now and wherever it bottoms out, you see it doing this, I will be looking for bottom wick entries here to ride this up. And this will be the last few hours of the market open, a market being open today, right? This will be for New York close, last 4 hour, last 3 hours, 2 p.m. Why don't I have a buy limit pancake at that 1 hour level right here? Because we just smashed through it. Look at that. I said, I hope we smashed through it, and we did. Because, okay, I would rather, right? I understand the 4 hours is going to close bearish here. I understand the daily split bearish at that point. I would rather, right, when we bounce off these daily or 4 hour levels, I would and this doesn't fall. This is only an hourly level, right? The 30 level's lower. The 4 hour level is way off as well. It's lower. So, and it's up here. So this doesn't fall in line with any other time frame here. Right? It's all the 1 hour is by itself over here. It doesn't fall in line with anything. No other time frame closed at this area. So I would rather let this come down, right? And if this candle, right, is able to close here, then this falls in line with what I was doing, right? Right? Then that level tells me, great, that's a solid level. We've just tested it. We've closed there again. We've held it. Now we're pushing back up, right? As we start doing this, right, as we start doing this, as we start pushing back, I'm going to look for this, boom, and a reaction off that area, whether we flip back bullish or just react. That's when I'll look for that level as a limit. The market just hasn't printed yet. That's when I'll look for the limit entry. But I think we have onions, possible onions coming up here beforehand, or limit sells before those buys. Understand? Because the 4 hour will close bearish here. So it's possible we can look for some resistance. If you have news, don't forget about it. Yeah, that's exactly what it says. Highway sign on the Belt Parkway when you're leaving Brooklyn. It says leaving Brooklyn. Forget about it. How long are we going, you think? I don't know, man. Slip them to hell. I don't know how low we going, but I know once we bottom out and start creating some structure, we're going to have some position. Don't make fuck. Hold on a second, chat. I'm hungry, thirsty. Sorry again. Give me a sec. I'm making some food. I had to step out for a sec. Oh, we got the long guys here. Door two. And we're waiting on the news here, right? In 13 minutes. Give me a sec. I gotta finish making one. All right. Hereby canceling all executive orders and anything else that not directly signed by crooked Joe Biden because the people who operated the auto pen did so illegally. What a goat. What a goat. Crooked Joe Biden. Damn. Oh, people at the door. What's up? How you doing? The Dizzle. People in the Zooms. People in the Zoom. All right. What's up with the news here in 9 minutes? Come on, Daisy. Been joining Zoom for like 10 minutes. Is the news even dropping? Yeah, 9 minutes here. 8 minutes. 8 minutos. On ESPN. The Ocho. Sorry, Zoom gang, if you were saying anything to me. My headphones were off. Just realized.
No worries. Nobody said anything. We were just watching the market and enjoying the view of the chair.
Yeah, the silence. The sound of silence.
Ah, great song. Great song.
Like the new little house remix that they made. Come on. Do something. It'll be a late stream today. I'm going to be here through 11. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving weeks and all. Yeah, appreciate it. Hope yours was good as well. What a rejection. A great closure on the 15. The problem is news is in our way, so the break of the highs gets a little bit difficult. Another Trump drama, we know all about it in South Africa. No, you think you know about it based on what your news tells you. You don't know anything about it because you don't live here, so you don't know the real story. And your news could be all for Trump. but you're still going by what your news providers tell you. We live it. We know the truth. Another example of Trump being 2 steps ahead of the game and of everybody else. Five minutes here. Let's go. The Mandarin Mussolini will save us all.
Don't forget, again, we get news at 10 a.m. in 5 minutes on the 4-hour closure of futures.
It's a 4-hour closure, yeah. And news as well. Yeah, I'm gonna sit back, relax, and take notes while I take tokes of this marijuana smoke. 4:20 here to the news. I'm not in a hurry to get into anything. There's just nothing ideal. Nothing is screaming, oh shit, we're setting up. No. 15, great, but that ain't enough in the face of the 4-hour closure and the news.
Yeah, Biggie, baby.
Yes, it is. I go to Wendy's, order a biggie bag, and I expect a fucking Ziploc. I said avocado toast with some ham and Monterey.
Hey, gang, if you're enjoying watching Wits eat his breakfast, drop a like, sub to the channel, share the stream with your friends so that we can grow this community and have like-minded people come and join us as well.
Hey, it's 240 watching. That's not bad. I'm trying to get to 300. The Asian session has been topping out at over 300. 330, 350. New York, come on. Yeah, we've been killing Asian. Thank you.
Yeah, and don't forget, I mean, you were doing Asian for what, 4 years, so you were kind of the you were kind of the go-to for the Asian session. So people are used to seeing you there. And New York, I guess there are a lot of people at the same time, so
A lot of competition. That's all cool.
Yep.
Not a lot of competition. It's all about value.
We appreciate everybody being here, man. That doesn't change anything.
Be rocking Asian session with you guys, but that's my sleep time, yeah. That's how I feel about the London gang. We used to have a lot of people trading London here. "90 seconds here for news. 90 seconds for the 4-hour closure. I'm gonna go watch The Age of Disclosure. to this. While I'm doing fucking. While I'm doing pull-ups. No, wait. It's Monday. It's International Chest Day. That means all the bench presses are going to be taken up today. Yeah, we're going to do back. We'll be back. I'm going to sit behind all the bench press guys and look at the line of people waiting for the bench. I hate that shit when people are at the gym and they stand there and they like find some other shit to do, bro. Like, you didn't just come here for one thing. Like, if you only know one exercise, go use some other shit. It'd be like it's like 5 or 6 benches, and there's like on Mondays they're all taken, and there's like 2 or 3 people just standing around behind every one of those benches. All right, we got news here, gang. News. So bad news for the dollar. We should see gold come up here. And the thing is, gold doesn't come up, right? It's just the dollar goes down. And if the dollar is going down, this chart should come up. We have this quick pump. But it's a strong bearish 4-hour closure. I'm gonna let this rock for a few minutes. I want to see if we can pump up here a bit higher because of the news, and once that dies down, if we can come back down in range. Right, we've created a low. We should retest the low here with the fact that the 4-hour closed heavily bearish back in range. This is right, wicks are ranges, and this is one massive range to fill. At some point it will be filled. I want to let the news play out. Ooh. We could have had this like this. Look where we're tapping. Right off that level. That's interesting. Wow. So loud.
Where's the maps? The maps.
What?
Oh, is it not?
What's that, Ben? I don't know what.
So I didn't be looking around here thinking it was hidden.
I don't think he's talking to us. This looks interesting for these cells, but I don't like this level. Yeah, I don't see anything. And with the news coming out, bad for the dollar, we could flip here, bottom wick to the 4-hour level and come back up. So some waiting involved here. I'm gonna smoke a bit off screen here, as I was just advised. I'm still here, just right here.
you doing?
You were advised? Yeah, I was advised. Also, I don't know if you guys know, I'm also a consultant, and I advised myself to move the fuck off screen.
There you go. Okay.
Advice heard, advice taken.
No doubt. No doubt.
It's a big team here. I mean, it's a one-man show, but it's a big show. It's a big man.
That's all right. I'll take over the smoke. No problemo.
Oh, fucking. You know, 6 of you smiled, 250 of you were like, yeah, whatever. Well, you guys need to smile more. Laugh. Laugh at yourself. Laugh at life. Don't laugh at yourself in front of people, though. You're inviting negativity. But laugh. Where's Benny Big Head? Oh, Big Head, eh? Yeah, life is amazing if you let it be amazing. And the thing is, there's so much humor in a lot of the bad shit that happens to you. You just don't realize it yet. Yeah, there's bad shit that happens. You can't laugh at everything, right? I'm the type of guy to laugh at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean? Well, you soon will. Remember that song? The Bare Naked Ladies. Life is like a box of okay, Forrest. You better go find Jenny, bro. He's singing naked somewhere for money. I was just saying something. You guys threw me off. Oh, Benny. Yeah, so the only time life's a bitch and then you die? No. Life's a bitch and then you marry one. But God forbid the bitch divorced me, right? Life or her. That's from a song. All right, don't say I made that up. That's from a song. Either one, you done, right? Exactly. Who said that? But God forbid the bitch divorced me? Nas, right? This was either Jigga Man or Nas. I think it was like classic Nas. That ain't a Jamaican joint. No, I ran out of papers. Don't ask. You ever empty out a stogie? That's what I had to do. Yo, did we re-break that low initially? We did not, right? I was thinking if we re-broke that low and came back up, maybe the break of the lows here again makes sense. But the news, this is only the first 9 minutes. This is the first 9 minutes of the news, so I think we can let this 15-minute candle. Benny, where you at? Need to get a raw, yeah. Sponsorship, I'm down. Hey, lifetime supply. I'll take it. So yeah, as I was saying, once again, Benny. Whenever everybody gone and it's quiet in the house, like if he's not in the office with me, he's getting his sleep time in the bed. And I know he's not in my bed because the door is closed. So he's definitely in the kid's bunk bed. Don't ask me how the fuck he does it. He's in the bunk bed. That big ass bear is hibernating right now. Because nobody see. He thinks he's slick. Because top bunk. No. Imagine like if he was doing some top bunk shit, I'd have this motherfucker picking up the kids from school on my Escalade, bro. If he was able to do shit like that, like I'd probably have him doing my taxes as well. I'm like, how you get up here, bro? If you could come down, I'm teaching you trading tomorrow. We're starting trading classes. Down here, huh? Yeah. Fill in the wick here. Get a closure. Dog got to sleep. Place a GoPro on his collar before walking out the house. I'm not trying to see shit in fucking 4K up close. I gotta get this avocado toast in though. These gains aren't gonna feed themselves. Was that last routine candle a manipulation candle? Do you feel manipulated? If not, then I guess you can disregard it as just noise. Didn't really make me feel anything. By the way, gang, thank you for being here today. And if you can please drop a like, sub to the channel, it'd be greatly appreciated. Please share the stream. I need your help. I need your help to grow the channel. Oh, by the way, thank you. You guys got me to 27.7K here today. Thank you. For cracking the algo. I really appreciate it. All right, I can't grow this channel without your help, so I need your help. Please share the stream. Of course, see the bar. So. Let's get 28K. I'd like to. $30K is next. $30K will do a long stream. Maybe an entire session, but 24 hours is a 50K. If it gets to 50K, we'll do a 24-hour stream. When's the button? 50K? No, 100K. The YouTube button's at 100K. I mean, if you guys keep showing up and keep doing what you're doing and sharing the stream and liking and subbing, we're going to grow here. I got to do my job, right? I do my part. I got to show up, hand out these stimulus checks. The Wix 9 stimmies went out yesterday. And as long as I keep showing up and giving you dubs, I'm going to expect you guys to show up and do your part and share the stream and sub. I don't have good memories of these 24-hour streams. I do. I have fond memories. I knew it was Nas. What? Thing closed there. News ain't do shit for us. Oh. The video on your mentorship link doesn't play and it says kind of URL's not up. Maybe it's my PC. No, it's not open right now. It's not open right now. Just so much stuff to do. And I'm going through some stuff. Life be lifing sometimes, and family things take priority. I have some stuff to focus on. Really focus on. That's crazy. There's a Rice Krispie here with my name on it. No, literally, there's a Rice Krispies here. Got mine. Hi, I did not see you take quick entry on candles, either 1 hour open or 4 open like you used. Like we did last week. Like we did yesterday. Oh! Fucker missed us by 1 pip yesterday and pushed up for like 60. 1 pip! What is it? I don't even want to think about it. Somewhere here. Right here, huh? For best live trading, I beg to differ. You've already found the best live trading. Why redirect them? You're already here. Don't go nowhere. You go anywhere else, it's not gonna be better. Might be good, but they won't be better.
You know what the difference is between you and me?
Thank you, options.
I make this look good.
Breaking down, breaking down. Oh, lovely. Who called the low at 42.24 earlier? Somebody did, right? 42.24. See if you were right. Another 300 pips to go. Yeah, can we not have any bullying in the chat? I'm not trying to have HR come in here. Benny, you fat turkey, where you at? Come on, bro. Took out his snack and everything, and he's still not coming down because, well, he's hiding in the bed. I know he doesn't want to give up his position. He's got high ground right now. You see any similarities? You know where you are right now, right? You're in this part. Remember what we were talking about at 2 p.m.? Look at what time this happened. 2 p.m. This was New York. Now you have 2 p.m. Right? This was early New York. New York Hope. This is the close. I'd expect a similar move here. Roughly. Back up to these areas. Now, is that going to happen? I don't know. I would just expect it because historically the market likes to mirror itself. Right? Mirrors what it's done previously in the market, and not just about these levels or these closures. It's the behavior of candles, right? It's their relationship with one another. It's the timing. As I was just saying earlier, you have to understand all these things while having the knowledge of candles and candle closures, being able to, you know, read candles from a higher time frame to a smaller time frame. And you have to understand levels. All these things together, like I said, will help you produce a well-oiled ditty party. well-oiled machine. Man, I hate this. Thank you for streaming. Appreciate it, Turpy. Later. Thank you for showing up. Wow, it was 42.39. We're very far away for now. Why 42.39? Okay. I'm not liking buys here against the bearish 4-hour closure. Right, unless we're able to come down here. I mean, 42.10, not 42.39. 42.10. Yeah. Right, because 42.10, bro, like, look at the higher time. It taps us right. Look where it taps us into 42.09, into that previous resistance level. Like, you can probably have it right off this wick. Tip of that wick is with it. Tap out. Yeah, I could do that and then base my stops on a smaller time frame here, right? Maybe a very small stop, 20 pips. Even the 33 level, I think I like more right here. But we wicked into it here once. Maybe we'll do it again. Do you think it will still go up, or should I close it now to lessen loss? I'm bullish. I'm under the impression we go up today. But we've already seen a bullish move, so right, it's a little bit different now. The previous 4 hours bearish, so your expectation is to come down until the next 4-hour closes bullish, or until you start seeing some 15 closures turn into 30 closures, retests of those lows, and then a break of whatever resistance you make, right? So kind of would need a range to break out at that point. I don't know what your tolerance is. I don't know what your stops are. I don't know what your entry is. I just know that I'm bullish on the day. $42.39. You're in profits, unless you're in spot gold. If you're on spot gold, then I have no clue, because this isn't spot gold. Onyx, so yeah, he's on spot gold. See, let's see what happens here. This was an interesting drop here. I didn't recognize this. It's gonna hold. Could it be from this level? But it can dump hard from here as well. All depends if you're willing to lose. Well, the 30 is gonna close here in 30 seconds, 35 seconds. Don't see anything I like. Even the levels we've dropped from in terms of sells. Pretty closed. Can someone teach me real trading here? No, but you can learn real trading here. It's up to you. You got to help yourself. As long as you show up, you will learn, you will gain experience, you will get knowledge, and you will be guided in the right direction. No gurus here, right? I'm more of a guide. I just point you the way, and it's up to you to take that trajectory or not. Better than watching recorded videos? Yeah, you know, sorry. It's just the least, right? At least we're better than recorded videos. It's not like it's high quality shit. It's just at least we're better than recorded videos. Oh, man. Settling here. Come on, gang. Like it up. 250 watching. Like it up. Sub to the channel. Please, 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 please. Need your help to grow this community. I can't do it without you. And if you ain't liking and subbing, or if you're not sharing the stream, it's going to make it a lot more difficult for all of us. Plus, it incentivizes me, right? To keep showing up, to keep working for you guys, to keep making money, to keep winning trades day in, day out, night in, night out, year in, year out. Soon to be decade in, decade out. Right? It incentivizes me to work. Unlike the government, which disincentivizes you to work. We're like them, but on the opposite end of the spectrum. See, we're kind of like the government. So just respect my conglomerate. Since we are the best and you agree with me, right? No need to debate.
Fire. Fire.
What?
Fire track. Oh, goodness.
Oh, yeah?
One of my favorites.
Really? I completely forgot about it. I just randomly be...
That joint right there.
And I'm back with Buster killed it in the beginning.
That's a fire joint right there.
He goes, because I'm black. Nah, they cut stamps in half. Ooh. Yeah, I wish I could play it, man. Music used to be the vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Yanil, someone wants to know your OnlyFans. I've been waiting for contact, just not from Hafam, from the purple people. crazy. Headed into JOB funding. Later, Sam. Good job, Roddy. JOB funding. Guaranteed to get paid there. Guaranteed for a payout. 4-hour flip bullish would be grand. Yeah, I'm gonna get copywritten. Don't get me in trouble, bro. Decision making time in the markets, right? It's going to make a decision here. Bump up or down. Does this no smoking on stream mean no more dragon? Oh. Puff? Puffy? Yeah, I'm about to bring Puffy out. It's a silly question. That's silly. I don't know what soundbite to hit you with.
Think about that. That's just dumb.
Gotta do it, Tom. Gotta do it. Hey, for best live trading, that's a lie. Mods. Oy vey. 27.7. Yeah. We are, Daniel. We're 27. Get 27.7.5. 0.75 to 0.7.5. So say hello. What's up? Hey. Yeah. Going on? You ain't monetized. Why can't you smoke? I could smoke live. And I am monetized. I could smoke live. It's fine. Others do. I do too. I smoked earlier on stream. I smoked the whole joint on stream. But call him Puffy. Yeah, bring Puffy out. Might have to bring Puffy out here right now. Life changer. That shit needs to be stream changer. Stream changer 101. So Michael, why are you drawing a screen? What? Sinead, what Sinead? You know what we haven't done in a while? Eating ice cream for breakfast. It's been like a week. Although, is it really for breakfast? Because I already had. Maybe dessert? Maybe a cheesecake? Have my cake and eat it too. Don't forget a cheesecake. Puffy right here. Puff the Magic Dragon. Oh, right here. Thing looked funny. It hit funny too. Can't hit it and not laugh. That's how I know fucking Xi Jinping, the Rocket Man, was in the Yao Ming, or whatever his name is. And Putin, that's how I know they don't fucking smoke, because they be sending rockets everywhere. I'm like, who the fuck takes a hit of this and is just like, nuke him? No. Invite him over for dinner. Thank y'all to your help. Sure. A whole where's music? Release the atomic bong. Everybody gets high. Chachol. That's an insult, by the way. That's like an insulting way to call a Ukrainian. Chachol. Right? It's like the N-word. Yeah, the atomic bong. We're gonna fucking... A fucking t-shirt? It should be a t-shirt. Yo, I don't know what is doing here. Just indecision. This was a good position. That first drop here, I kind of like, actually, with the 15. I didn't like it initially because we were coming down. I wanted to see if we can respect the same level here. But we already had the 15 hold here a couple of times, and we did respect it now. I believe we will break through. We will break down here, but we did respect the 15. Let's see. Well, like I said, expect something like this on the 4 hour, and then maybe the next 4 hour closing bullish up. Also today for Asian, if we continue here, if we don't come back up, these will be sell limits, right? If we're able to get this bearish closure on the daily, I'll be looking for sell limits at 42.78 here. It's 78 flat. Off market open at around 6 p.m. tonight. I'm already planning for these levels. Up here, probably a very small stop here, about 19 pips, 18 pips. I'll probably keep it at around above these highs, though, 38. That's for later today, and I'm still expecting at some point today to get some buys. I got $10 ice cream. Let's just see. Let's just see what happens. They are not playing with this. Yeah. Yeah. They got ice cream. The sublime hazelnut experience. I ain't even gonna enjoy it. Chew it up. Couldn't believe they had ice cream either. That's what I said. They got ice cream. I'm getting this. What's this gonna be? It's gonna be nothing right now. I don't have anything here right now. You find that Publix? Is that Publix? Nah. Definitely not Publix. I got this at the European store. Yeah, we have a bunch of like European stores where it's like food, sweets only from Europe. Sweet sugar cancels the high. Gonna need to smoke a fat blunt after that one. No. First of all, I don't get high like you think I get high. I don't know, it's just standard for me. It's just my existence. It's more normal for me than high. Right? It's like I'll smoke and I'm at homeostasis. But it's all right, because I'm gonna smoke and go to the gym, and working out makes you higher. Because burn it, right? Weed is stored in your fat cells, and then when you're working out, you're burning fat, aka you're burning weed. Logic is solid. Trust me, you get higher. So you don't work out better, but you do get higher as you're working out. I don't like it because just like the candy, this shit's gone too quick. I need like 8 more of these. Phenomenal. Nowhere near me. Where do you live, bro? Move to a big city. That's what you need to do. Your city too small. Oh shit. Oh, there it is. But I dropped it. You think war in Venezuela will move gold up, or is it priced in? Why would Venezuela have a major effect on gold prices? I don't know what the fuck is up with the slider. I think it's dead. Run into one day works around Hollywood. You probably have already, just didn't realize it. Really, really? Wait, you stay in Hollywood? Or you're in like Dania, Davie, Pembroke area? You're breaking highs on the 15? Yeah. Thirty's ugly. 1 hour still questionable. We got 4 minutes here for the 1 hour close. Take this fucking condom off my head. I mean, too hot. Too hot. Nah, I stay hot, Leah, but I'm here every day because my work company's in Hollywood behind Ferrara. Oh, so you work what, at the Stone Place? You look like you have done music. Does everybody say that? The fire sprinkler company. Oh, that's right. You told me before. I remember. I think it's owned by the same people. Honestly, I think it's the same Jews that own it. He is Jew, my owner. Yeah, I know. I know all the owners. So here's the, like, I know the owner. Okay, I know the owner of the 6-block radius behind Ferrara. It's all owned by the same guy, right? It's all owned by the people that own the Stone Place, the Stone Slab Place. What is that? And the thing is, when I was with him, we walked through the properties at one point, and he introduced me to every owner of all the businesses inside those buildings, and every single one of them was a Jew. Nothing like I'm Jew, you know what I mean? But like every single one of them was like a Hasidic Jew. Everywhere I walked in, they had to do the little thing around my arm and the fucking thing on my head, the little box on my head. You feel like the Wizard of Oz. I'd be like, there better be some emeralds in this box, bro. Make you say a prayer. Yeah. Moving up. 1 minute. Coming to London close. I just don't see what we could take advantage of here. A lot of noise. I sign up for signals, so I get some privilege too? Yes. Yes. Just be glad they didn't make you do a tattoo on the wrist. Wah, wah.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right, 264 in here. Can we push the numbers into 300? I'm kind of bullish on our viewers today. Benny! Benny's a bully. He's always bullish. Sir, how to get live gold futures charts without delaying? You have to pay for data. If you're doing it through TradingView, I believe it's either $7 or $12 a month, or maybe you have to do both, and then it comes out. Yeah, you have to pay for TradingView, right? For membership, And then you also have to pay on top of that for the data, I believe. So it comes out to like $20 a month, something like that. Otherwise, you'll always be delayed, 10 minutes behind, or just get a funded account, which comes with that already. Right? So go to top1futures.com, use code WIX, get 57.5% off, and get a instant funded account. Skip the challenge, get an instant funded, and start trading immediately. And you don't need to pay for data that way. You be full of it. You be full of data. Data. Damn. Yes, sir. Trading views charge too much. I'm from India. All right. Funding ticks is good for trading. No, trading is only to be done on top one futures. Only. Everything else is a scam. Top one futures, the truth. Everything is a scam. I'm never getting another fucking offer. Everyone's a scam. I'm never getting another offer from anyone in the industry. Oh my god. No good. Last 30 minutes for London close. Or you can trade a bit. Yes, you can. Yes. And don't think you're doing something wrong. Right? Just because you might not have had a position this morning. There's nothing wrong with that. Doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. I have set up a funded 100K Ignite account top on futures. Was told to use TradeAway. Currently unable to trade gold. Only yes. Seems to work. No, we were trading gold just fine on it. They sent a ticket to TradeAway for that. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure they'll take care of it. They're pretty good with it. All right, come on, charts. It's, unfortunately, we kind of have to sit through the market turning around, printing some closures in our favor. You have to sit through it. Just blew my first 50K funded. I have a problem with respecting my stop loss, but I exit early when in profit. Any advice? Yeah, keep showing up. You're gonna get confidence. Keep building data, right? Keep keep collecting data. Keep taking entries and start sample sizing different ways of managing the same position. You're taking a position and it goes in profit. Maybe close partials, right? Maybe later move stops to break even, but don't close anything. Maybe close partials, don't move stops to break even, but move them up to where if you lose now, you'll only lose that partial and the position itself will be a break even, right? This way you could take a little bit more movement against you without hitting a stop or without losing the trade, and then still letting it rock to see if it goes to full TP. You know, play around with the way you manage it. It's not just about taking the same position over and over. You take the same position 1,000 times, fine. You also have to take it 1,000 times testing one risk management idea, another 1,000 times the same position, another risk management idea, another 1,000 times the third risk management idea, the way you would. It's not a game of a few trades, a game of thousands. Keep showing up, keep trading. And at some point, you'll have enough knowledge that's guided by your experience that you'll be able to differentiate good closures, bad closures, and moving stops, securing full, removing stops, you know. Yeah, agree. Trust the trade setup. My blown accounts are all the reds trading. Agree. What do you see happening here today? We were bullish on the day. I think we come up, but I just, it needs to set up for us. Maybe close above this area, which would also be the most recent 15, I believe. No, it's a bit higher, actually. I'm sorry. It's up here. All right, so we close above this area. Maybe we can look for some buys. At that point, we'll be back into the hourly range. But until then, I think we're highly likely to continue down here based on the fact that the previous 4 hour closed bearish, right? So, like I said, pointed out earlier, I would expect something like this candle here, right? So I'd expect this to be a pretty heavily bearish candle. But there's nothing wrong with blowing those accounts. Like you know, you belong. You belong here. The only person to say you don't belong here would be you. Definitely belong here. And that doesn't mean like, oh, like I'm like I belong in a lot of places. I'm good at this. I'm good at that. You know, let me tell you something. You know, I see myself doing good in other communities. I see myself doing good in other spaces. You know, in other places. Just because you fit there doesn't mean you belong there, right? Right? If you take a slice of a piece of garlic and fit it in place of a similar sized mandarin slice, right? It'll kind of fill up that same hole inside the mandarin or in the clementine, whatever you want to call it, right? But you know, just because it fits there doesn't mean it belongs there. Same thing with you. Just because you're fitting in somewhere doesn't mean you belong there. I think you guys belong here. If you made it here, if you made it this far, you belong here. Fuck future, bro. What do you say fuck me for? Been here 3 years. I better belong. True. No way, Jose. 3 years? That's wild. Whether we belong to Douglas. With a name like Makokoko, you belong in Japan. Something like that. Makokoko. Well, what is oh, what are you doing? Yeah, this looking like our later in the day position at around 2 p.m. for me. And if that's the case, we might take it to the signal channel. Maybe around 1:30. We're gonna see this 30 through, but I don't know if we'll see position. And it's possible we possibly might see positions, but not gonna be on this 15. Shouldn't be on the next 15. Let's see how we close. We're able to close above the range though. I'm not against taking some buys here. I just need a closure. And ideally an hourly closure, right? There's still another 45 minutes in the hourly. Because the 30, right? It's still possible to fake out and come down. The previous 4 hours bearish, right? So as we start coming up here and possibly start closing above, right? If the 30 does this, that means the 15 has closed above the most recent, which means we can look for buys. But because the hourly's still open, previous hourly's bearish, and we don't really have a massive bottom wick here, right? The next 15 could do this, and then for 11:30, we're coming down here and to continue with the hourly flip. At that point, right? Once this happens, the hourly here will look like this without ever breaking the previous hourly high. All we'd be doing is filling these wicks down. So I think we want the hourly to close up above here. No, there's only two things. There's a free Discord and there's a signals one, right? And the thing is, it's probably named wrong. It's more of a community, right? It's everything. It's Zoom. It's access to the private session. It's access to the Asian session, Zooms, New York session, Zooms. It's access to those private giveaways. It's access to the private chats, right? It's access plus. It's access to the signal channel and the signal channel chat. So it shouldn't be called a signal channel. It should be called, I don't know. It's a community, right? It's a private channel. It's a private community, but everyone in the private community also gets signals from me, right? Also gets access to signals. So it's like you either buy everything or you buy nothing, right? So you get access, and with that access you get everything, or you get nothing, or you get just the free YouTube live stream and the free part of the Discord. But once you're in the signal channel, you get access to everything. Need to wait for the next paycheck? No, use this paycheck and use the money from today's trade to subsidize that. Yesterday's win would have paid off your membership, plus whatever money you had in your pocket would have been back there. Motion Capital Trading. Stop. We go with it. Hold up. Motion. Really? Yes, really. Yesterday's trade would have paid off your membership for the entire month. Plus, you would have had your money back in your pocket. after one trade. My uncle told me about you because my family's been also dancing anyway. What? Your uncle? Who's your uncle? I got these uncles, man. Who your uncle? Uh-oh. You don't have to answer that. Just got out of sales because I wanted to see a 30-minute bottom with these price really want to drive up. But you got out of sales because you wanted to buy. All new viewers, please like the stream, sub to the channel, share the stream. Yes, 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 please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Please drop a like, sub to the channel, and share this stream with everyone. Grow the community and make sure to sub. Don't forget to sub. Been a little choppy here, but we're grinding through the chop right now, grinding through it. See, 10 minutes. Yo, it is hot outside. Not for nothing, I'm about to just go dive in the pool. It's like 90 degrees. Maybe 80, 82, 85. I swear, you guys ever just be like, your feet ever just be on fire? Sometimes I walk in the house and my feet are on fire, just like hot. And I swear, I just go stand in the pool for like 20 minutes. Just stand there. I don't swim. I don't do nothing. I just stand in the pool. Let the steam come up. I be in my clothes and everything. I just take the J's off. That's that arthritis. That's not arthritis. My feet be high. Athlete's foot? No, not itchy feet. Like, I've just feel like, no, not burning and itching and I know what athlete's foot is. No, I feel like from just walking all day and just like, you know, doing shit all day, being on my feet all day. Like, they're tired and it's Florida and it's hot and it's just like, but you just go stand in a pool. I don't mean stand, but like ankle deep. I mean like go like a cold plunge. Get some tiles. I do have tiles. That doesn't solve the problem just because the bottom of the soles of my feet stand on tiles. No, it's more pleasant to go stand on grass. Diabetic nerve pain? Yeah, that's it. Got that type 2, baby. Type 2 in this bitch. Diabetes. Who got diabetes? Man. No diabetes here. Look how many subs we're at. We are at Oh, this is math. 27,703. So I think Asian session can really spike us up here. 27.8. You on tonight? Yes, I am. You know, I'm on tonight and I'm starting to feel it, girl. Wish you kind of black. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. Nah, you a liar. I am white. I'm Jewish. Dreidel, dreidel, bitch. Take care of your bunions. Yeah, I hate bunions, bro. I don't like the word bunions. You black as fuck. Gee. Yes. He said, nah, you know, you kind of black, dog. You know, look at it from the side and the shade you got going on, and there's a quality, there's something to the jaw. I mean, dog, you kind of black. Made it profitable like 2 years ago. Never really told you, but thanks. Changed my life for real, brother. A blessing and greetings from Bulgaria. Dope, 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 dope. Appreciate you. I'm glad lives have been changed. Yeah, well, your job to take it and run with it. Send me a postcard. Send me a coffee mug with a thank you on it. Or like you would do with the teachers back in the day. End of the year, give your teachers an apple. Coffee mug. I got the moves like Jagger. Or Jagger, right? The Jarrett. Was it the signals, bro? I don't know. You'd be like, whoa, whoa, it's just being polite. Yeah. I ain't even black. I'm about to say the N-word to my mom just because I...
Think about that. That's just dumb.
Don't do it, man. Don't fucking do it. Don't say that shit to your mom. When you gonna clean your room? Nah, my ninja. I'ma clean it when I clean it. Alright? I ain't doing that shit. I think you're not my first teacher that smokes. Yeah. Looks you have the pass. I know I got the pass. This is YouTube though. I'm trying to get 100K subs. Once I get to 100K subs, I might care a little less, right? And I'm just gonna let the natural flow. But it just because the N-word feels it's just more natural than ninja, right? It's just more authentic. Wouldn't you guys want me to be more authentic?
Yes, do it. Say it. Let's go.
Nah, you seen how Steve will do it? Went viral for that shit. It's dope.
Yeah.
It's dope. He's back on YouTube now.
Steve Lude is a G, man. He's a G.
Yeah.
Come on, do
I fuck
it,
with it.
do it, do it, do
Oh,
it.
just...
Egg him on. Boom, bang.
Yeah, I gotta put a blackboard behind me, you know, like Bart Simpson. I will not say the N-word on stream. I will not say the N-word on stream. I will not say the N-word on stream.
Yo, YouTube are your people, man. They're all Jews too, so they're gonna back you up, right?
No. They don't like me either.
Oh, okay, okay.
Matter of fact, among them, I'm that guy. But yeah, growing up though, like, yeah, being Jewish in like post-Soviet Ukraine, that's basically, that's like I was the ninja there. You know what I'm saying? I was that guy over there. We were persecuted. I came to the US as a refugee. So, you know, I fall in line. I fall into the refugee context of the African struggle. That juice is talking. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's gonna happen on this 30. It's just ranging, so I'm gonna
It
call
looks
on the 30.
terrible. Yeah, I might call it on the 30, but man, if that next thing pops up over here, I'm telling you, signal channel stay locked in, but it doesn't look like it's the next 30.
Yeah, no movement for London close today, but it's only the first day of the month.
Hey,
So,
we're gonna end the first day of the month in profit here.
Yep.
Trump about to blow up Venezuela, and I live right next to Venezuela. I might have to fly out if they start the wait. Where do you live? They start the bombing,
He's their neighbor to the east.
which is what?
To the east.
Which is,
If you know your countries. Yeah, he wrote it.
I know my countries. I don't know his countries.
No, but Venezuela to the east of Venezuela. Well, he wrote it.
Guyana. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a girl, Anna?
French-
No. Okay. It's French speaking, you said?
No, I said it. Don't confuse it with the French Guyana, which is further east.
Oh, what kind of Guyana is he on? Spanish one? English
no, Guyana
Guyana?
is English, and then you have French Guyana, which is French.
Yeah.
They made it really simple. Girl Lana. Nate.
Only English speaking in South America. To a feminist, there's a girl Anna? No, to a feminist, it's a person Anna. They want me to call that shit a person Anna. Yeah. And the manhole cover, right? It's not a woman hole cover. That would be really weird, right? If you had a woman hole cover. But you have a manhole cover, right? And to a feminist, it's probably a person hole cover.
I was just gonna say, the woman hole cover is being a feminist, bro. You just took it out of my mouth.
That's so wild. Where's the feminists at, huh? We need input.
YouTube hates this shit. Yeah. Yo, we're speaking facts, bro.
No. So, I'm sorry, YouTube. We love all of our LGBT, HDTV people. We love all of them.
HDTV people, yeah.
We love everybody. But what a feminist at, though? Jay finna guess against it. Jay finna correct you on that finna.
Jay finna get canceled? Yeah. That's black talk. You're not black, Daniel.
All right, gang. I'm gonna call it a session here. Thank you for rocking with me. We just closed over there on the 30. No top wick. There's possible positions to be had. And once we close, hopefully we close bearish on this candle and then we can find support, right? And get something like this. If we see this, I will look for buys here to start retesting the highs. Get a close above this most recent bearish closure, right? Over here too. This would actually fall in line. This way the 30 and the 15 would fall in line here. And if we get that closure up there, it'll probably be an hourly closure as well. So once we get this closure and it's an hourly closure and it's a 30, it's a 15, right? Then we can look for this bottom wick for a stop, and then breaks of highs up here will be entry, and you're looking for stop current candle, and you're looking for TPs roughly. Ish.
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
All right, gang. Zoom gang, Kenny, Jay, everybody else. Thank you guys for rocking with me. I'll see you guys in the clubhouse.
Thank you, Wix.
And yeah, for sure, for sure. Don't forget, go get your top one futures accounts. 57.5% off, and that's going away. Today's Cyber Monday, right? So this was a Thanksgiving deal, right? Black Friday through Cyber Monday. So that's going away very soon. Go get your top one futures accounts. 57.5% off. Skip the challenge. We get an instant funded account. Just make sure you use code WIX. And tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, we will run our Asian session. So show up 8 p.m. Eastern live here on YouTube. I will see you guys then. If you're part of the Signal channel, stay locked in. We still might have some signals coming up. I'm actively paying attention to the charts. I might be going to the gym if it gets a little quiet, but I'm paying attention to the charts all the way through close. I'm really locked in on what we do here in the next hour, plus what we do in 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock hour, closer to the new 4-hour candle, closer to the next 4-hour candle. All right, but I will see everybody tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, when we go live here on YouTube. Mods, thank you for helping me run the stream. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Appreciate you guys rocking with me as always. Drop a like, sub to the channel before you dip in. Please, 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 please share this stream, share this channel, help me grow. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna keep delivering W's, and at least I ask for you guys to help me grow this community, and let's grow it together. Let's help ourselves. Let's get bigger. Let's get better and bigger. Put in one word, beggar. Let's get better, let's get bigger, and let's keep growing. Growth over goals mindset. All right, gang. As for me, my time here is up, and just like that, another New York session is in the make sure you show up tonight with full mental clarity, right? Peak mental capacity. Operating at 100%. I'll see you guys tonight for Asian. Later.